What's up guys, it's John Stranks from Still Strength. Today I'm going to show you 5 essential exercises for your wrists that you can do for your handstand training, your bodyweight training and your weight training. So these exercises are going to help with your overall wrist health, they're going to help them warm up, and they're just going to improve your overall wrist mobility. And noticeably the wrists are quite small compared to some other joints in the body, and if we're going to apply a lot of force through them, you want to make sure that you warm them up well, thoroughly, and you have a good and active warm-up so that your wrists are prepared for the exercise that you're about to do, and thus reducing the risk of injury. So if you're ready, let's go. So we're going to start with some wrist rolls. So you can do this with a tennis ball or you can do it without. I prefer to do it with. You're going to grip the tennis ball, engaging the muscles in the forearm. And you're just going to start off with some light rotations. So starting nice and small. And then, after a few seconds, after a few rotations, you want to build up the intensity and make bigger circles with your wrist. Keep a nice fluid movement and rhythm to the exercise. And after about 20 seconds, you want to go the other way. So keep moving it, keep rotating the wrist, keep gripping. So about 20 seconds of this in each direction. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this will get your wrist nice and warm. You'll also get your forearms going, which is what you want. So the second exercise I'm going to show you are prayer and twists. So you want to start with the elbows touching and your hands pushing together. Then bring your elbows to the side to a horizontal position. And then bringing the hands forwards, hands up and together. And again, open wide, horizontal, fingers forwards, fingers back and up. You want to do about 12 of these just to make sure your wrists are nice and warm. You want to keep pushing your hands together as you go through this exercise as well. You can start off a little bit light and then increase the intensity. But you want to make sure you have a high number of repetitions throughout these exercises, just so that you give your time, or you give your wrist time to warm up. And after 12, you should already be feeling pretty good. Next up, we're going to apply a bit more force through the wrists. So you're going to start on the ground, fingers facing to the side. And from here, you're going to lightly rock your shoulders to the side, ever so slightly, and applying a little bit of weight through the hands. Now, we're just warming up, so I don't want you to push really hard into your hands. We have to be quite delicate, especially with the wrists. But once you gradually get comfortable with that, you have to apply a little bit more pressure through the hands, through the wrists, and notice how I'm increasing how much I'm going side to side. So after, maybe 10 to the side, you want to increase how much you push into the ground and how much you rock to the side. So 10 small and then 10 bigger ones. And after you've done about 20 of those, I'm going to show you the next exercise. Starting in that same position, fingers facing out, you're then going to go backwards and then forwards, backwards and forwards. Notice on this exercise and the previous one how my elbows are straight. I'm not bending my arms. I'm keeping them nice and locked out, rocking backwards and forwards. And again, starting off light in terms of pressure, and then gradually increasing that pressure and increasing how much I'm rocking from backwards to forwards and to back. So again, you're going to do about 20 of these, and after that, you should be feeling good. The last one that I'm going to show you, we're going to flip the hands over, and we're going to start with the fingers facing in. Now, starting in this position, you have to be a little bit more careful the wrists are in a little bit more open position and a little bit more susceptible to injury here. So start off with a very light pressure. You can start with your hands close together or just a little bit wide, about shoulder width apart, and just rocking slightly side to side, applying just a little bit of pressure. Only a teeny bit, and then after a while, like the previous exercises, you want to increase how much pressure you put through your wrists and gradually increasing the angle as well. And again, do about 20 of these, keeping the elbows nice and locked. And there we go. So these are great exercises to warm up your wrists. Use them well, use them responsibly, use them in a smart way that's going to benefit your training, either before or after. But I hope you like the exercises. If you do, click the like button, subscribe. It's going to be way more content like this, so get ready.